What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. Hopefully everyone's having a fantastic day today, because yesterday was such a crap show with the pre-order. I did a video about it this morning talking about just how bad it was, and there's some good stuff that came out about it yesterday. Obviously was the devices. The devices are pretty mind-blowing in terms of features and specs. I mean, they're not revolutionary in terms of design or anything like that, but if you're looking for the best of the best in the tablet side and the phone side on Android, and maybe overall in general, these are going to be pretty amazing devices to get. And we're going to talk about some of those special features. But first, what we're going to talk about is the Galaxy Z Fold 4. We get a little render of what this potentially could look like from Ben Geskin. Now, I'll talk about it, but still, here we go. Now, if we talk about what I've been saying lately about the Z Fold 4, I think it's going to keep a very familiar design from what we've seen in the past in terms of the display sizes and things like that, to get the prices down. And when you look at this, this is a very common look to a Galaxy Z Fold 3. You get the S Pen on the side there. The S Pen still wouldn't go inside of the phone, but then on the back of the phones, you see the camera setup for the S22 Ultra. The rumors are not pointing to an S22 Ultra camera setup. They're pointing more towards the S22/S22 Plus camera setup. So, you know, if we get this camera setup, amazing. We're not going to, though, most likely, but if we did, this is what it could look like, and this is that graphite color that's kind of cool looking. What do you think? Would you be happy if they kept the design of the Galaxy Z Fold 4 but updated the cameras, or do you want a completely new design? Let me know. A little bit of housekeeping is if you're looking to buy the S22 Ultra, which I do have linked down below, and if you do click on those links, it'll help support my site. So if you do end up purchasing it, consider purchasing it through my links. But anyways, the phone's selling out very, very fast. So first of all, the 1 terabyte is completely out of stock. Next, when we look at the 512 gigabyte, the graphite is out of stock. All the other colors are in stock, so if you wanted to get one of the other colors, you can. 256, which is the storage size I got the green. So all the main colors are still in stock, but the graphite and the sky blue are out of stock. So these phones are going hot and heavy in terms of sales. So very, very good news for them. Maybe that's why the site was down. I don't think so. I think it was down just because they have a bad website, or they had a bad website. But yeah, this is kind of crazy. So I want to know, did you guys miss out on the color or the size that you wanted? Let me know in the comments. Next two stories are all about the cameras and the video cameras of the Galaxy S22 Ultra, especially compared to the last generation's devices. The first one is a video. I'm just going to show the end result because that's really what matters here. And the end result is zooming in 100x to take a photo/video, whatever you want to call it, with the Galaxy S22 Ultra versus the Galaxy S21 Ultra. 100x. Check out the differences in these. It's pretty mind-blowing. So on the left, you see the S21 Ultra. On the right, you see the S22 Ultra. And if you watch the video, it's even clearer than this, but it's pretty amazing how much clearer that text is on the S22 Ultra. Now, a lot of this has to do with software/AI performance and how Samsung has improved it that much compared to last generation. And hopefully a lot of that technology will trickle down to the other phone, like the S21 Ultra. I don't see why it shouldn't or couldn't be able to, beyond them just wanting to make money and make you think you're getting a better camera overall with the newer phone, but it's still really, really awesome. And then there's another one as well. Now, Ice Universe also posted this one, and it shows off 30x performance from somebody on the Chinese social media site Weibo. And the first photo we see is the S20 Ultra at 30x. The next one is the S21 Ultra at 30x, which looks a lot better than the S20 Ultra. But then when you pull into the S22 Ultra, it's more defined. The colors are more attractive. This is looking and feeling like, so far anyway, especially with zooms and things like that, a really, really nice phone to upgrade to camera-wise, especially on the Samsung side. I'd be very curious to put it through its paces in a couple of weeks when I get the device. With that said, your question of the day is, how do you feel about the S22 Ultra overall? Do you think it, from what we've seen, if you've watched some videos on it, if you've seen photos, if you've seen people talk about it, what do you think about it? Are you generally, pretty happy and excited to get it, or not so much? Let me know in the comments down below. With that said, let's get into the Q&A portion of the video and drop that beat. First question comes from Mike Hoganator. Do you really need a screen protector for the S22 Ultra? If so, what's a good one to get? Not the ones with the hole out for the fingerprint sensor. I did order the Cyber Edition later case and a UB Pro green case. If I were you, I never put those things on anymore. If you want a little extra security, sure, buy one. Since the screen is a little curved, Whitestone dome glass, some people love them, some people hate them. They are an option though, so you potentially could go that route. That kind of molds around the screen and doesn't give a cutout for the fingerprint. It does work with the fingerprint sensor. So look at Whitestone dome glass. Otherwise, I'd say don't get one. Just get a case. I don't really know those cases that well, but if they protect the case very well, do it. Stick with it, and you shouldn't need the glass. Tom Murphy says, will Samsung's new 45-watt charger charge the S22 Ultra faster or better in some way than the old 45-watt charger? Now, I don't know, to give you the short answer. To give you an estimated answer though, I would say the 45, the new one, will work better because I think the technology inside the phone and inside the new charger are real 45-watt charging. They're not like hybrid type 45-watt charging. So when it comes down to it, apples to apples, you're probably gonna see a 10 to 15 minute difference between the two. From 0 to 100 is my guess. New York's finest, I finally was able to make an order after trying since this morning. Do you think the order will ship soon, or will there be a delay? Now, as long as when you ordered it said like February 25th and it didn't have a date later than that, yes, it should be delivered, ordered on that February 25th timeline, probably, if I had to guess, around the February 22nd or 23rd timeline. And our last question, Craig Mathis has got a question. Verizon customer with total mobile protection. I love the $30 screen protector deductible. Trade in my current Note 10 Plus is much better on Samsung site. How do you guys insure your phones, or will Verizon accept the phone on their insurance as it's new, even if I don't purchase from them? If you want insurance, you can insure it with Samsung. Samsung has a very low deductible as well. It's like $11 a month or $12 a month. And then they replace the display for, if you break it, for fairly cheap. You probably won't break it if I had to guess though. So you could go that route, or you can go to Verizon, but I would probably, I don't know, whatever's cheaper is probably what I would go with, because they're both gonna have low deductibles. And then will Verizon accept the phone on their insurance plans as it's new even? Yeah, so Verizon usually, I don't know if they'll do it right off the bat. Well, you could ask, first of all. I don't know for sure, but when they have open enrollments, that's when you can add it. They should take unlocked phones or regular Verizon phones. That shouldn't be an issue. Or even if it's brand new, you might still be able to get it added, but definitely during an open enrollment whenever they have those. There you guys go. That is your questions for the day. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below with the word question, and we'll see you down the road. Peace.